Hello, Greater Chindale area. Hello, welcome to my home. I am Victoria Wilder, author of Lullaby of the Lilitude, this gothic urban fantasy right here. I am also the author of a collection of poetry that you do not see at this moment, and the author of a short story in a collection of short stories called Voices of Christmas. You don't have to wait for Christmas to read it. All of these are available on Amazon. This one's available directly on my website, vwilderathome.com. And today we are doing a write-in. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe so that you can get notifications whenever I do post new videos. Mostly I'll be doing write-ins. These are live videos where I chit-chat with you for a little bit and then we write for about 15 to 20 minutes or whatever, depending on whether people show up and want to do a different amount of time. But generally I do 15 to 20 minutes and we will write for that time. And in between, we'll take breaks and I will chat with you a little bit more at that time. So that's about it. Today I am working on, as usual, as I have been for the last few weeks, last 2-3 months now. I've been working on the sequel to Lullaby of the Lilitude called Scourge of the Lilitude, which continues after the events of Lullaby of the Lilitude. It's a lot of lullalas. And yeah, it's going well. I've actually this week not written very much. I took like 4 days to take down my braids and do my hair. And during those 4 days, I just kind of binge watched The L Word. So that's where we're at today. I haven't really been writing at all this week. I did a little bit, but it wasn't much. And I do apologize for not being here for our Saturday write-in. I was doing my hair that day and it was just at a point where it was like there was no way I would be able to write while I was at that point in my hair process. So here we are, we're done, and it's time to write. Sorry. Today I am starting a new chapter that I haven't, like, sometimes I'll start in the middle of the chapter, but today I'm starting a whole new chapter, so it's going to be like some time to think about it. So our first sprint is probably going to be me staring at my screen. Hope you don't mind. I know some people like the sound of the keyboard clicking, but you know, you get what you get. I don't know. He came to me, and I am offering you my best, and my best is this. I'm sorry. So let's see. It is now It is 8:24. So I can start on the 25 or the 30. I think I'll start on the 25. That's in like a few seconds. We'll do a 15-minute sprint, and then we'll come back, chat, see if anybody's shown up at that time. It is now the 25, so 15 minutes on the clock. And let's do some writing. We're thinking about writing. on time. Wow, that was silent for some reason. I do not know why. But hello and welcome back. How did that writing session go? If you were writing, let me know in the comments if you're watching this at another time and you're not here live. If you are here live, let me know now how your writing session went, what you're working on, if you're working on writing or something else, how that went, if it's something else. I was able to write 207 words, not terrible. And I really only keep track of the numbers for arbitrary reasons, mostly because I'm doing Camp NaNoWriMo, and I haven't really been giving it that much attention. Obviously, I almost forgot that I was doing it. But I'm doing Camp NaNoWriMo, so I'm keeping track there. And also just so like by the end of the book, I have an idea of how many pages it might come out to be, but it's not really important how many chapters I get. I mean, words I get per chapter, as long as it's enough that I'm not cutting myself too short, because then in the second draft I would have to go back and add things. And I don't know. We'll see where we are. Right now, we just breached the 15,000 word mark. Yay. If you were here for our last write-in, you know that we were in the 14,000. So clearly this week I have not done very much writing whatsoever, but that's fine. It has been a week, you guys. For me, I have felt off and on productive, and then also not, and then just very sleepy, and then just sad. I had a couple of days where I was just starting to feel really down, and right now I feel fine. I'm not very down. I'm not super up, but I'm balanced. And I just had days this week where I just felt really down, and then days where I felt really good. And now we have these kittens and they feel really good. So I've been kind of just going over there and staring at them for a very long time, sessions of time, and just giving myself those moments of beauty and joy and love and sweetness. And that's been nice. But this week I have not done a ton of writing, unfortunately, and I'm not beating myself up about that, because I'm doing my best, and the book is getting written. Words are happening. I'm here with you guys every week, so at the very least I know that words are happening on a weekly basis and they're ongoing, so I think I'm okay. I think I had this idea of the timeline that this should be, that this book should be written in, but with everything that's going on in the world, and with me also having to focus on my mental health and focus on taking care of our pets and our new kittens, and taking care of my home, and just trying to take care of myself, and be there for people who may be hurting and people who may be feeling fear and feeling pain during this time. All of that to just lets me know that I need to kind of change my timeline on how long I think this book is going to take. And I still think it'll be done faster than the first book. Absolutely. It's not going to take me 8 years to write this book. But I also need to just be kinder to myself about the speed at which I want to focus on this, when my brain is so spread out, focusing on so many other things right now. In bright news, I got some stamps today. So the U.S. Postal Service is it's facing a difficult time. So I was I'm going to buy some stamps from the U.S. Postal Service so that I can write letters. Although I've only ever written letters to, I feel like I've written letters to family, but I don't really remember that. But in my memory, I've only ever written letters to one person. And I'm sure he doesn't need me writing any more letters at this time. But I did get these stamps that are extremely cute, spooky silhouette stamps. They obviously are supposed to be Halloween stamps, but I can use them any time of the year because they suit me. They are very Victoria, I think. And I mean, they'd be more Victoria if it was spooky cupcakes, Christine McConnell. She is my aesthetic. It's spooky, but Martha Stewart, and really adorable, but also kind of gross and creepy. That's the good stuff. All right. It is the 45 now. So because it is the 45, I think we'll go on the 50. So I'll be here chatting with you for another 5 minutes. And then we'll go on a 50. We'll do 20 minutes, and then that'll be our last sprint. We'll only do those 2 tonight because I am feeling like playing video games, honestly. Like I kind of just, I like I said, there's so many other things going on in my brain right now, and I have been trying to get myself to focus and trying to force myself to like get back in the mindset of work. And that just, the more I try to focus myself or tell myself that I have to do it, the more guilty I feel about it, and then the less I actually end up doing it, the more I end up like just procrastinating and doing other nonsense things and like watching YouTube videos and all that stuff. And I feel like right now that's just my body telling me that I can't be productive right now. Right now, that's my body telling me that I need to just chill for a little bit. And that I have to accept. That's tough for me. Like I really want to make myself do things, but I just keep telling myself that if you're not doing things, you're like messing up, and like you need to do the work. You need to write. You need to create. You need to do certain things. And I'm creating. I'm writing nonfiction-ish. I'm journaling. I'm writing sort of poetry, sort of not. It's an experimental thing. I'm creating things with clay. I am playing with my tarot cards. I am building things in The Sims. So I'm doing things with yarn. I'm creating. It's just I haven't been writing as much, and not writing is causing my brain to tell me that I'm messing up. Like I gotta be writing. And I think at this time I want to be doing more gentle creation, less cerebral creation. So less that's in my head, I guess, more that's like physical or emotional, like the journaling, the experimental thing, that's all kind of emotional. It's not so like I don't have to, there's no real craft to it. It's really just for me. And the same with like making things from clay, and like these are just things that are just like, they're just things that I can do without thinking about it. I can watch shows, or I can like listen to things and just kind of get myself in that zone of creation. It's like the hypnosis of knitting. I like that, and I think that's kind of what I need right now. So I haven't been able to write because I've been just like I've just not been in the zone for writing, even though I've been telling myself that that's what I need to be doing. I've been in the zone for different types of creation, I suppose. So that's why we're only doing 2 sprints tonight. And sorry, guys, I rambled a little bit, but I am trying to like kill the time. And I know like just sitting here with me in silence, maybe that's somebody's idea of a good time, but for most of you, I'm pretty sure that would be kind of awkward. So I am just kind of rambling because I don't prepare for these videos. As we all know, I simply come on here and I talk, and then I write, and then you guys talk at me, and then I talk to you, and then we write at each other, or we write with each other, for ourselves, all that good stuff. So I just like to try to fill the time with a little bit of conversation starters, maybe, or just stuff that comes to my head, most likely, most of the time. All right, we have 1 more minute until the 50. Yet again, we have no prompts, but I do hope that you have a beautiful writing experience. I'll come back, I'll chat with you for a couple more minutes after this sprint. We will be doing a 20-minute this time, and I wish you all the best. One of these was too tight. Either that or it's just really bright in here because I turned on the light. And the last minute is always the longest, isn't it? Well, after this, we'll be chatting for just a couple minutes, and then I'm going to probably play Alice, The Madness Begins. Or maybe it's The Madness Returns. Either way, it's the 50 now, so 20 minutes on the clock. I will see you when we are done, and happy writing.
Ugh.
Gesundheit. Time. And that is time. Our sprint has ended. I managed to write 227 words in that 20-minute sprint. Yay. Good stuff, good stuff. Adding 227 words. But my total is now at 15,387 words. So the book is happening. It's coming along. Slowly but surely. I'm very happy that it's coming along. I know I was thinking as I was writing earlier, I said all that stuff about how like trying to make myself write is stressing me out, but like as I'm writing, it just feels so good that I was like, maybe I should just make myself write more and just forget the stress. But like, it's just like this endless cycle. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna get a book out to you guys. That's all that really matters. I'm going to get a book out for me, and I'm going to get the cover for this book very, very soon, so look out for the reveal for that. I will be back this Saturday for another write-in, and I promise I'll be there this time. My bad, guys. I'll do my best. I'm not doing my hair anymore. Well, I mean, eventually I will be, but not this coming weekend. So I will be there at some point, probably during the day. And until then, happy writing. Enjoy your life. Please like and subscribe. Please take care of yourselves during this time. It's a very tough time. Let me know how your writing experiences have been going, if you've been able to write, if you've been feeling blocked, if you've been doing other creative things during this time. I've clipped my nails today because I'm trying to practice my guitar, and like one of my biggest issues is that my nails just keep like slamming into the guitar and giving me like weird placement. So what other creative things are you doing if you're not writing like me? So let me know, and I will talk to you guys in the future, the very near future, probably Saturday, and I will be reading to you guys again soon, possibly tomorrow, maybe. Don't hold me to it. That's all I have to say to you. Please remember always that I love you. Have a beautiful, amazing night, a wonderful week, and a fantastic month, year, and life. And I will see you next time. Bye.